Master Yoda has trained many notable and powerful students in the ways of the Jedi and the light side of the Force. Among these prized students being Jedi such as Obi-Wan Kenobi, Dooku, and Luke Skywalker. But there was another Jedi that Yoda trained to knighthood far before any of these, hundreds of years before the arrival of Dooku in fact. After Yoda was ascended to the rank of High Council member but was not the Grand Master of the Order, he took on another apprentice. This apprentice being a small animal creature that Yoda discovered in the Outer Rim. This creature's name was Ikrit, and Yoda sensed that Ikrit was extremely powerful in the Force, but not only the light side of the Force, but the dark side as well. Yoda always sensed that there was something within Ikrit that he could not put his finger on. Nonetheless though, Yoda believed that using the Jedi way, Ikrit could overcome his dark side nature. What was unique about Ikrit and his species is they specialized in farming and weaving. However, Ikrit was not skilled in either of these places, and therefore were sort of a stomping ground for the village. Something else unique about Ikrit and his species is they were not accepting of Jedi and knew very little about them, but nonetheless, Ikrit welcomed Yoda within the village with open arms, and it was because of this fact that Yoda ultimately decided to select Ikrit as his Jedi Padawan, sensing a deep humility within the young creature that he did not sense in any of the other beings on the planet. After a year training as a Jedi Padawan, Ikrit would eventually return to his village, where again they would make fun of him for becoming a Jedi in the first place. However, when a pack of wild creatures from their home world threatened the village, Ikrit used his Force powers to stir them away. Even more impressive than this, Ikrit's display of the Force required no shedding of blood, as Ikrit used the powerful Force ability to send a message to all of these wild creatures, telling them falsely that his village was in flames and that there was better food elsewhere within the mountains. It was after this display of power and mercy that Ikrit returned to his village with open arms, and from this day on, Ikrit was treated as a hero. But still, something stirred within the young Jedi Padawan. Pride. The same pride that Yoda sensed in the other members of the village that Ikrit had initially lacked, and pride being one of the major downfalls of many great Jedi that Yoda would train later in the timeline such as Dooku and Anakin Skywalker. As Ikrit was about to be deemed a Jedi Knight, he engaged in a sparring match with a fellow student of Yoda. However, the two of them began to disagree, and Ikrit ignited his lightsaber in fury, attacking the other Padawan. Yoda sensed within Ikrit the dark side of the Force stirring like never before, and he intervened just before Ikrit dealt a killing blow to the other Jedi apprentice. After snapping out of it though, Ikrit felt a deep sense of shame, and from this day on, Ikrit swore to never use a lightsaber again, instead trying to use the Force in more merciful means and peaceful means as he had in his village. Ikrit would later go on to become a Jedi Master, but would not be present during the Clone Wars or the Jedi Purge, as he went into self-exile. This is what Jedi Master Ikrit would say though, why he did not use a lightsaber, and ultimately why he still considered himself a warrior. You will say I am no warrior. That may be true. It has been long since I have wielded a lightsaber, and it was not what I preferred even then. But it is not a lightsaber that will prevail here today, not even a weapon. But that was one of the origins of Yoda's first Padawans, and why they ultimately swore off lightsabers forever, and war in general, and instead decided to become more of a peacekeeper and guider for the future order of Jedi after Order 66 was commenced, and how Ikrit the Jedi Master would carry on the legacy of Yoda. But what did you guys know about Ikrit before this video, and why one of Yoda's first Padawans swore off lightsabers completely? Thank you guys as always so much for watching, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.